सारे मेंटेन करता हूँ और हेलो।
Tell me. अच्छा,
हाँ, इसके साथ साथ हमारे
you are taking care of
I have
SL.
exposure in PSLC trade also.
So
Trading in PSLC.
you should try to highlight the importance of your job.
Yes.
But the problem is, majority of the people who are going to interview you, they are not very familiar with this SLR, CRR. That and all will be taken care of by the accounts department GM only. ये ज्यादा लोग को ज्यादा preference नहीं होगा. But what they will ask is day-to-day working in the branch. अरे हम लोग का बैंक में क्या अभी आजकल बैंकिंग में क्या रीसेंट सर्कुलर आया है, रीसेंट डायरेक्शन क्या आया है, क्या क्या चेंजेस हो रहा है, what are the new changes that you anticipate will come in banking. ऐसा मपी क्वेश्चंस पूछेगा आपको. बैंक ऑफ महाराष्ट्र में क्या क्या क्वेश्चन आप ठीक से नहीं आंसर कर पाते थे, बताइए.
उन्होंने मुझे डायरेक्टली फर्स्ट मेरे को 12 क्वेश्चन टोटल था. उनमें से आउट ऑफ 12 दे आस्क्ड मी 8 क्वेश्चन इन ब्रांच रिलेटेड.
What are the
Okay.
questions they asked you?
So regarding some loan regarding, sir.
Loan regarding means what?
Actually, I can't remember this all these things.
So that is why you were not selected. जो आदमी जिसका इंटरव्यू में क्या पूछ रहा है उसको याद नहीं रख सकते हैं, उनको सूटेबल नहीं है. बिकॉज
Yes, sir.
आपको बिल्कुल उसका बारे में जानना नहीं है, इसलिए सच पीपल विल नॉट बी सेलेक्टेड. आपको
Right.
एकदम अलर्ट होना है, एकदम अलर्ट होना है. एंड अभी आप जा रहे हैं स्केल 3, ये तो आसान नहीं है. इसका अंदर में आपको बहुत कुछ जानना पड़ेगा, बहुत कुछ.
Yes.
एवरीथिंग अंडर द सन एंड अंडर बैंकिंग आपको पता होना है. अच्छा जी, फास्ट टैग के बारे में कुछ बताइए हमको, नरेश.
Yes, sir. फर्स्ट एक सर ये हमारी इतना तो ज्यादा है नहीं मेरे को नॉलेज, सर.
सो दैट इज व्हाई यू वर नॉट सेलेक्टेड. समझ गया आपको.
यस सर.
अभी आपको, इफ यू वांट रियली सीरियस अबाउट इट, वन, you go through the materials that have been given by me on general banking, and also go through the materials available in Central Bank Officer Association. I think link has been given in our WhatsApp group also. Otherwise, I will request Gaurav to give once again that link. Gaurav ji. Gaurav ji,
Sir, I
that
will provide the link.
yeah, that C.B.I Officer Association link that contains materials, वो सब
Yes.
materials को आप prepare कर दीजिए. Prepare
Sure, sir.
करने से आपको ठीक हो जाएगा. I am not discouraging you, Naresh. So best
श्योर
wishes.
श्योर
We will see.
श्योर.
Don't worry, this is
थैंक
your
यू.
first class. No, don't worry about it. Yeah. Now,
थैंक यू.
Jita Pani has come today. Yesterday, Pani has not come. Why? पानी जी.
सर कुछ काम था.
अच्छा ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. नथिंग. आई नो यू पीपल आर ऑल ओवर वर्कड, यू नो. ज्यादा काम है इसलिए. द फन इज right now with our role, more than 26 candidates are there, but attendance में क्या कितना है, 5 or 6 maximum. हो सकता है they are very busy, no problem. या जीता पानी चला गया. हाँ, पानी या पानी जी, कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछिए गौरव जी को. गौरव जी भी आपका बैंक है, उनको क्वेश्चन, जो क्वेश्चन आपको मन में आता है, टफ क्वेश्चन पूछिए.
Gaurav sir, what is the CBDC?
CBDC.
Central Bank Digital Currency.
Central Bank Digital Currency.
Yeah.
It is a digital form of country's fiat currency actually.
Okay.
So RBI will be issuing a digital currency where it will be stored under RBI digital wallet, and it will be having similar applications like physical money.
Hmm.
So it's just like virtual kind of currency available at the wallet.
Okay. So whether it is acceptable to public, easily accessible. What is the motive behind
It has
government?
been the motive behind government is cashless economy. Now we are going ahead with the cashless economy, where government is trying to minimize the cost of printing of currency. By the same time, it is trying to promote digitalization in the country.
Okay. Whether it is backed by any UPI and digital things where something where it is backed by it is virtual currency. But
It
whether
is a
in this
virtual currency,
CBDC
and it will
backed by
be like
something or it is a
it RBI will be giving a wallet, so it will be saved in the wallet. Through that RBI wallet, you can even pay to the another person who is having a similar wallet with RBI. So for
okay.
this, the account need not to be maintained. It will can be transferred without account as well.
Okay. How it is different from cryptocurrency?
Cryptocurrency are unregulated currency, while this is a regulated currency authorized by RBI. Cryptocurrency are not recognized by government. So any transaction happening in cryptocurrency is not recognized. It's not a legal tender. While this virtual currency will be a legal tender, that CBDC, the name implies central bank backed digital currency. Central bank here refers to the RBI.
Okay.
So it is a country own
Cryptocurrency,
money. It's a country fiat currency.
correct. Cryptocurrency is in which technology?
Cryptocurrency technology wise, it is having blockchain technology actually.
Okay. What is the blockchain mechanism? How it works?
Sorry, I'm not aware of the blockchain mechanism. Maybe I have to go through this thoroughly.
Okay. It is like
They,
it is will be encrypted. Suppose
No,
that one
yeah.
some mining word is there and algorithm they used to that mechanism, one algorithm what they used to use some that
Yes, yes,
blockchain
yes,
technology. And when
yes,
the if you are sending something that opposite party, it will be the token like wallet, it will come say receive that person, but it will be encrypted and it will be different for every person. It's like
yes,
UTR, our like UTR na, it will be like that.
yes, 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 yes.
super, Mr. Pani ji, आपको 10 out of 10 for asking questions. Gaurav
Sir,
ji,
Gaurav sir,
Yes,
Gaurav
sir.
sir best day.
Gaurav ji, I am giving
Yes.
you 9 out of 10 for all the
Yeah.
answers you have given. Excellent.
Fine, fine, sir. Fine.
Very, very fine. Acha, now,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Mr. Gaurav, or
Yeah.
I think you can read this now. I will share this with you because now that that question has come, it's a very relevant question. We will take it up for discussion. Please read. Are you having on the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Or shall I ask somebody else to read? No problem. Then Naresh is the new boy.
I
Is the-
have weather disturbance out here, so if somebody else can read it,
yeah,
means it will be little noisy.
Yeah, I would request Mr. Naresh, who is the baby of the class, to read. Naresh, आप पढ़ सकते हैं?
Hello.
हाँ, पढ़
Yes,
लीजिए.
sir.
Please read.
Yes. India's e-rupees is here. What to expect from the retail CBDC pilot?
Synopsis.
Synopsis. RBI launched the e-rupee pilot in 2022, and this marks a new milestone for the digital payment in the country.
Good.
The launch of the e-rupee pilot, the
Hmm.
launch of the e-rupee pilot by the Reserve Bank of India in 2022 marked a new milestone for digital payments backed by blockchain technology.
Hmm.
This central bank digital currency is an electronic version of the physical rupee.
Hmm.
What is
Physical rupee potential. Hmm.
potentially representing a more secure and government-supported alternative to private digital currency. While the wholesale pilot run of the Indian CBDC was by the most account quite satisfactory, the focus of the present article shall be the retail CBDC. Also adopt the retail rupee for the retail in
ER,
ER.
ER,
Road to launch.
road to launch. Quick, jaldi padna hai.
Jump started by the pandemic lockdown and fueled by the rising smartphone penetration, digital payments system have come of age in India. In 2022, the United Payment Interface UPI that is enabled some 7,400 4.0545 crore transactions. That is 2,345 transactions per second. The total transactions value reached 125.95 lakh crore and 1.75x increase, that is
Visa,
Visa to Visa 2021. A sovereign digital currency like the e-rupees could take things to the next level. CBDC systems run on the blockchain, bypassing the cost of managing and distributing physical cash. This makes CBDC transaction comes some of the lowest globally. More about the system work 24 into 7 all year round, ensuring real-time transaction. By introducing the e-rupee, the RBA also hopes to minimize the danger associated with the digital currency. Last year, FTX collapse served as a stark warning that the technology can be misused. With the CBDC, user can enjoy the benefit of the digital currency even in government oversight reduce the risks. I think completed.
Next, continue.
Global interest is on the rise, with 105 nations exploring CBDC of their own. Among the bigger economies, China was one of the first out of the gate, launching the Digital One pilot in April 2020. So the timing is the right for the Indian e-rupees pilot, with the CBDC taking up globally. The e-rupee will be the needed to facilitate cross-border payment at high speed and low cost. E-rupee pilot. What to expect? The first pilot phase for the retail e-rupees was rolled out on December 1st, 2022 in four cities: Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru, and Bhubaneswar. Tokens are being distributed by the State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, Yes Bank, and IDFC First Bank. Bank of Baroda, Union Bank of India, ICICI Bank, and Kotak Mahindra Bank will join the second phase during which the e-rupee will be offered in Ahmedabad, Gangtok, Guwahati, Hyderabad, Indore, Kochi, Lucknow, Patna, and Simla HUL. Gradually, the CBDC will be extended to more locations, banks, and users. The e-rupee will be issued in the same denomination as the legal tender, and the user can pay peers and merchant via a digital wallet. Merchant payment could be facilitated at the merchant outlet through QR code. Payments would feel safer and settlement finally will be assured. Digital currency for the masses. Now about the feasibility if the e-rupee is to serve Indian 1.4 billion strong populations, it will need robust technology support. The key challenges here to scaling a publicly variable ledger that nevertheless ensure privacy for all users within the Indian legal contents without a bloated transaction fee that discourages small casual payment. Considering the fact that the government spent popping up 1,044 crore towards that subsidizing the EPI network for processing transactions at zero charges during the financial year 2022. The latter requirement assumes an even greater importance given the extracting demands for and high cash transactions. The RB and the academic advisory of the Indian CBDC team would do well to conduct a careful study of the top blockchain patent by the big players such as IBM, Alibaba, and Enchain. The answer to meeting Indian specific requirement lies in indigenously assembling a solution that takes best feature from the all available blockchain protocol and ensure unparalleled security for the user. The offline capability will be another focal point, as over 60 crore Indians have no interest assets. If the e-rupees is boost financial inclusion among the unbanked digital wallet must be able to verify transaction independently without communicating with the server, ensuring compatibility with the ubiquitous and extend digital payment systems such as Paytm, PhonePe, and Gpay will be also contribute to the success of the Indian CBDC. As the e-rupee rollout continue space for
No, no,
sorry and
continues apace. That means continues
continue
faster.
apace and new locations come under this purview, we should see more actions in the legal payment space and the blockchain solutions. Developer and financial service organizations will be budging as the adoptions of the Indian CBDC become further widespread.
You read this,
The
the
writer
writer is
the writer is director and the CTO, Jorula and ambassador of BSB Blockchain Association.
very good. Now, once we know
Company.
this, we should know about these questions also. Now, I would request somebody else to read this, Mr. Irai Khan. Irai Khan, please read this. Blockchain technology.
Blockchain technology is an advanced database mechanism that allows transparent information sharing within a business network. A blockchain database stores data in blocks that are linked together in a chain.
Yeah, good. 1 minute. Now, what is blockchain technology example? Please read this. Maybe repeat, Oga.
Which one?
Doesn't matter. Read.
So I'm not getting this. Okay. Blockchains store information on monetary transaction using cryptocurrencies, but they also store other type of information such as product tracking and other data. For example, food products can be tracked from the moment they are shipped out all throughout their journey and upfill until final delivery.
Okay. What are the 4 different types of blockchain? Continue. Are you seeing
There are
this?
4 yes, there are 4 main types of blockchain networks: public blockchain, private blockchains, consortium blockchains, and hybrid blockchains.
इतना details हम लोग का जरूरत नहीं है. This may be required for computer science graduates or M.Tech people, those who are working in bank. Now read this. What is the main, this thing we need, we also need. What is the main purpose of blockchain?
The purpose of the blockchain is to share information amongst all parties that access it via an application. Access to this ledger in terms of reading and writing may be unrestricted, permissionless, or restricted, permissioned.
Yeah. This one we have already seen. Then what is blockchain for dummies? Not needed. What is an example of blockchain in daily life? This one you read. Blockchain is especially popular.
Blockchain is especially popular in finance for the money and the time it can save financial companies of all sizes. By eliminating bureaucratic red tape, making ledger system real time, and reducing third-party fees, blockchain can save largest banks a lot of money.
Very good. What is the fastest blockchain technology in the world? Scale. Of course, this is also not required. That's only for technical people. Or blockchain secure. Please read about this. Blockchain technology.
Blockchain technologies data structure have inherent security qualities because they are based on consensus, cryptography, and decentralization principles. Each new block of information connects to all the previous blocks in a way that it is nearly impossible to tamper with.
Yeah. That way, that see, you can also go like this in your Google. You will get so many questions. ये सबको आप prepare कर दीजिए. It may be helpful for your knowledge. But some more points I would like to add here. That one, this e-rupee wallet, it is can be used by one person having e-rupee to another person maintaining e-rupee. You cannot convert e-rupee into normal cash. That is one of the main disadvantages of this system, or advantages of this system, I don't know. So this point I would like to make a mention. And whether it will totally replace our cash, the answer is no, because India is not fully advanced, and even in advanced countries, this has not been introduced fully. So this is my observation. And yeah. And another important point, This e-rupee is backed by RBI, by government. Whereas your cryptocurrencies and all FTX, which went into insolvency, they were not supported by any government. That is the advantage here. That's the point I would like to say. Unless, Pani, you have something else to add on this?
Sir,
Aapka-
that cryptocurrency is backed by sovereign guarantee.
Which guarantee?
Means other countries का guarantee है, sovereign guarantee.
Other countries, do they guarantee? I understand
Sovereign
one.
guarantee.
No, I understand only in El Salvador. There is a country known as El Salvador where cryptocurrency is recognized by the government. And I also read because of this FTX problems, that country also faced some financial issues. I think it is not guaranteed by any government, but I don't know how it will be protected. And another important thing, sorry, very important thing, Gaurav and Pani, is that I think this e-rupee is not subject to fluctuation in rates. Can you clarify on me on this point? Because this cryptocurrency, today, one cryptocurrency is equal to $24,000. Tomorrow, one cryptocurrency is $28,000. So what
It
is
will
the
have the same. It will have the same value as a physical note only.
exactly? And there is no fluctuation in it.
Sir, fluctuation is subject to market risk and exchange risk, and risk is there, sir. With reference, like our rupee is also fluctuating, value is fluctuating
No,
with respect to foreign currencies.
Listen. The value of our
No.
rupee in
Sir,
terms
what?
of dollar is changing, but
Yeah, that's what.
a rupee is always a rupee only. 1 rupee
Yeah,
today
that's correct.
is also 1 rupee tomorrow. Maybe it
Yes,
will
sir.
buy more, it will buy less. Yeah. So that
Yes,
is a
sir, yes.
point. Pani, you have some points to say?
Sir, correct, sir. That digital rupee will be same like as cash, and it will be like legal tender. There will be no change.
Super.
But he is telling that fluctuation risk is separate.
Fluctuation in value
That foreign
on
exchange
account
risk,
of market. Today, it can buy one masala dosa. Tomorrow, it cannot buy one masala dosa. That's a different thing. समझ गया?
that value of money, that
Yeah,
is separate.
that is
but
separate.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So, Pani, you talk very nicely. What is your basic degree, Pani? Hello, आपने क्या
Post
पढ़ा है?
graduation in economics.
Post graduation economics. CIB
Sir,
पढ़
post
लिया?
graduation in economics.
Then CIB पढ़ लिया?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा. Which bank are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which bank?
Indian Overseas Bank.
अच्छा, आपने I
Indian
forgot.
Overseas Bank.
I know.
sir.
I forgot. I only told IOB, ask IOB. अभी उसको forget हो गया. अच्छा जी.
Yes.
IOB का achievements क्या है? बताइए.
Sir, our achievements, we are in the long PCA framework before. Now, due to our service and not exactly infrastructure, but due to our bank is famous for our best customer service. Our infrastructure is not so good, but due to our service and our compromise NPS means that NPA resolution measures and all now, and our ITD also, we have achieved our target, and we are day by day coming to the normal position and making year by year profit also.
Now, Gaurav, what is your plus point about IOB?
Sir, we have received a lot of awards recently. So one of the award is Digidan Award. So apart from award, we have been continuously coming up with Ease Award and other performance award. In Tamil Nadu, we have been appreciated for our SHG loan disbursements. So
very good. Good. Now, like this, many of us may not be prepared about our own bank. You must prepare about your own bank also. Be ready to talk some good points about it. So please prepare on that line. It's not a definite question. that will depend upon the way your answers go. They will ask questions. Good. Very nice. Thanks, Pani, for asking very interesting questions. Now, Naresh, you are from RRB. See, all those people have been asking very, very tough questions and you could not clear last time. Don't worry. This time, let us hope you will clear. Now, imagine yourself, you are an interviewer. You please raise one question. Let us see who can answer that question from our group. Naresh, are you there online? नरेश जी
हेलो
आप कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछिए अभी जिसको कौन कोई who is going to answer that we will see. Ask something not basic questions, something elaborate questions पूछना है. So that is one problem. The difference between our clerical interview for private sector banks, PO interview for public sector banks, and scale 3, scale 4 interview will be in scale 3, scale 4, mostly you will have descriptive question. They may not ask who is the governor, who is this and all. They will ask you to talk more. They will test your ability to communicate properly. Naresh.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yeah. पूछिए.
Sir.
Yeah, we are listening. You just ask.
Naresh, ask a question. Naresh.
He might have some connection problem.
Connection problem. Yeah.
Sir, I want to ask one thing, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, that in the next selection means 22nd.
My question is that, sir.
That interview.
Hmm.
The 22nd interview, whether they are going to ask us the descriptive type questions or some figure or factual questions, like what we heard that it will be on our work experience and our performance and achievement.
Yeah, mostly.
And what you are telling this question?
No. Mostly here in this case, it may be broad-based questions. I mean, not very deep questions. In your real selection, there it will be very much deep, like what you asked about blockchain technology. Here they will simply ask, can you tell a few points about CBDC? When was it introduced? Which banks are doing it? They will stop with that. They will not ask you further details. In this
interview.
Yeah, in this it will be PO plus slightly higher than that. PO plus slightly. For example, if in terms of RBI, if they want to ask, a PO will be asked, who is the governor of Reserve Bank of India? Stop. ज़्यादा उनसे पूछेगा नहीं है. But here what they will ask is, oh, can you tell me what is our governor in MPC? What is MPC doing? समझ गए आपको? Aisamapi, they will ask you to explain. That's how. Now, our Naresh, you wanted to ask question. Ask.
Yes, sir. मेरा क्वेश्चन यही था सर, हमारे IFR का बुकिंग करने के लिए टोटल PNL अकाउंट में RBI का क्या गाइडलाइंस है?
Something really tough, because none of us will be having exposure at the corporate level, very rarely. What did you say? IFR. What is IFR?
Yes, sir. IFR is Investment Fluctuation Reserve. उसका क्राइटेरिया क्या रहती है? हमारी अगर फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में बुक करते हैं और टोटल हमारी STM या AFS और AFS का टोटल कितना परसेंट हम लोग बुक कर सकते हैं?
25% रहता है क्या? 25% ट्रांसलेशन, सर.
First, anyone tell me about what is IFR?
This is generally basic tier 2 capital.
No.
Not tier 2, and like it comes in the
Any
tier 2
another
capital.
question?
It is a investment fluctuation reserve. Anyway, it will is not related with our interview, because these things they will be not be asking for.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Investment
if you
fluctuation.
want the
Last time they
definition,
asked me
definition
in
I will
Bank
tell
of
you.
Maharashtra.
No,
No,
especially
IFR they won't ask. And another thing, if you want to know IFR, it is created by banks to help in minimizing interest rate risk. It is generally maintained by the banking companies to overcome sudden loss.
Yes, it is
Sir,
actually
investment
ये हम लोग
fluctuation reserve is in tier 2 capital, na sir?
I'm not sure about it. Only others must be able to explain. I have no idea about it. It's a good question. But even in our Google, when I search for IFR, it is not giving this one. It is telling something else. International Financial
Sir, if
Review. Yeah.
No, sir, it is
if you say
investment
go to
fluctuation reserve.
Investment
Yes, sir.
Fluctuation Reserve. Acha, acha, acha.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Oh. Now, can you answer this question, Naresh, yourself?
Yes, sir. Can you tell me in Hindi, sir? So
Yeah.
everything we can understand, sir.
हिंदी में बताइए.
हाँ, इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन रिजर्व होती है हमारी जितना इन्वेस्टमेंट में मान के चले इस साल हमारी जितना इनकम हुआ है नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर उसका कुछ डेप्रिसिएशन वैल्यू आ रही है तो इस साल हम लोग एडजस्ट कर पाएंगे तो उसको हमारे टोटल बैंक का जितना प्रॉफिट होती है तो हमारे एफएस कैटेगरी में एक्चुअली इन्वेस्टमेंट में 3 कैटेगरी होती है एक एसटीएम कैटेगरी होती है एक एफएस होती है और एचएफटी होती है एफएस मींस अवेलेबल फॉर सेल और एचएम मींस हेल्ड टू मैच्योरिटी और एक हेल्प फॉर ट्रेडिंग होती है तो एफएस और एसटीएम में जितना हमारी इनकम होती है उसको कुछ परसेंटेज में एचएफटी में सॉरी हमारी इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन रिजर्व में बुक करते हैं ताकि नेक्स्ट ईयर अगर मार्केट में कुछ उस वैल्यू का कुछ कम हो रहा है तो उससे हम लोग एडजस्ट कर पाएंगे जो हम लोग पीएनएल में हमारे बैंक का सही रहने के लिए आईआईएफआर क्रिएट करते हैं सर वो
Good. I think it's a very tough question. You have been able to answer it nicely. I have given the link for that in our Telegram page. Investment Fluctuation Reserve.
यस
I
आप
got.
कोई भी बैंक का बैलेंस शीट या फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट निकालेंगे वहां पे फर्स्ट पेजेस में सेकंड में हमारे पीएनएल अकाउंट में इन्वेस्टमेंट फ्लक्चुएशन रिजर्व जैसे रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस आती है एक बैंक का शेयर कैपिटल आती है एच इट इज investment fluctuation reserve is also part of reserve and surplus.
So, Naresh, when
Yes, sir.
you are talking about your introduction, उस समय पर if you can refer to some of the tough terms relating to annual balance sheet वगैरह वगैरह and tell them possibly
Yes.
if there is somebody interested in that they can raise question and you may be able to create a impact on them. समझ गया?
Okay. Sir, one more question, sir.
Yeah.
Difference between IVPC and PSLC.
Difference between
IVPC and PSLC. Okay, what is the first? Tell me PSLC, sir. Anyone?
PSLC is lending some priority sector lending certificate. Actually,
Exactly.
those the government guidelines, whatever the percentage assigned to the banks, respective banks, if they are not able to achieve that parameter, they have to buy the PSLC certificate from those banks who are surplus in it.
Exactly.
very good.
With
It
the
is
in multiple of lakh.
it is
But
correct.
the thing is that
Tell me.
the thing is that all the banks can do a purchase PSLC if they are shortfall, but RRBs only can sell the PSLC but now cannot buy PSLC.
एक्चुअली ये राइट एक्चुअली इसमें क्या होता है हमारी कमर्शियल बैंक पीएसएलसी में प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर में जो 40% टारगेट रहती है वो अचीवमेंट नहीं कर पाती है ब्रांच में क्योंकि वो रिटेल लोन ज्यादा प्रीफर करते हैं ठीक है तो आरआरबी क्या होते हैं उनका 75% जो प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर लेंडिंग होती है उनमें से मैक्सिमम 90% या 95% इवन इन माई बैंक देयर इज 93% प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर लेंडिंग ठीक है तो अबव एंड अबव दैट इज 75% जितना भी होती है हम लोग को पीएससी में सेल्स आउट कर देते हैं किसको पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक को
But you cannot
Excellent.
purchase because your main role is that one. That's why you cannot purchase.
No, you are purchasing also in general. Priority sector, there is three category.
No,
Priority sector,
priority
general.
sector, RRB cannot purchase because they have the main role to do that 75%. Where our commercial banks have the less target, your bank meant for that. That's why you cannot purchase. You can sell.
Not purchase. Yes.
You can
But in
sell.
IBPC we can purchase. In IBPC we can purchase.
Yeah. IBPC can do.
What is
IBPC we can
IBPC?
purchase.
What is IBPC?
IBPC
Interbank
is participation certificate.
Oh, participation certificate. Very good.
Yes.
I am showing you the Wikipedia of priority sector lending. Oh, very good. Questions of this type I expect in your second interview. In the main interview, ये तो very tough question. ये तो न common officer को तो इतना मन में नहीं रहेगा because only one who is dealing with it will know. Very good. Thanks for this question. Good. Very nice. Thank you. Now,
Okay.
I think we have another 5 more minutes. Please talk some points on risk management. Anybody who knows about risk management, उसका बारे में whatever comes to your mind, उसको points बता दीजिए. If we are not able to cover it up today, maybe we will take it up more tomorrow. What is risk management? How many types of risks are there? Like that. Please tell me. Excuse me.
So risk is actually it's a probability that the realized return would be different from anticipated return. So to mitigate risk, bank is taking certain steps. So there are different type of risk which is arising in the banks. Primarily it is categorized into 5 parts. So first is called liquidity risk. So it arises due to funding of long-term asset by short-term liability and vice versa. Second comes interest rate risk. It arises from adverse movement of interest rate in the market. Third is market risk. Risk arising due to adverse movement of investment like exchange risk. Fourth is credit risk or default risk. It is probability of default by borrower or counterparty to meet its obligations. So example is counterparty risk and country risk. And the last risk is called operational risk. It is the risk due to failed internal process, people or system. So it compromises again of transactional risk, compliance risk. Yes, sir.
Good. Very good. I think, is this available in Indian banks? Yes, it is there in page number 519. Page number 519, it is there. 519. Minor variation may be there from one bank to another, but this will be sufficient. 519, risk management. Why the need for Basel II? Then 3-pillar approach. Then pillar 1 is minimum capital requirement. Pillar 2 is supervisory. Achha, I am not showing it to you. Yeah. So pillar 3 is market discipline. Then comes so many things. इसका क्या क्या आएगा हमको पता नहीं है. आप पढ़ लीजिए.
It is Basel 2. What you're doing?
Yeah, capital conservation. Here it is talking about risk only. Risk required stable funding rate, required stable global domestically systemic important banks. This type of question will come in second level interview. Aapko jarur, what is risk in bank? This is what Gaurav was telling. Here it has been told that what are the tools for risk control, diversification of business, insurance and hedging, fixation of exposure ceiling, transfer of risk to another party at right time, securitization and reconstruction. What is risk management? What is the difference between interest rate risk, market risk, basis risk? It is there in page number 519 to something. Please go through this and जितना भी आपको मालूम हो सकता है उसको understand कर लीजिए, and so that you can talk about it Gaurav, you told nicely. When a question is asked,
So,
you were
yeah. So there is a small thing like in notification. I have gone through the notification. It says that KPI is only three things. First is credit. Second thing is branch handling, and third is foreign exchange. So I think they will be mostly asking questions around these three parameters along with questions on our own, like whatever we are dealing with.
Exactly.
So
See,
I think
in
these four, if we are having any MCQs or anything, so it will help us out actually.
foreign exchange MCQs must be there even in this material itself now.
Yeah, but I think since we are most of us are from non-foreign exchange background, I think they might ask from basic only. They are not going to ask advanced. Even I don't think that they will be asking much on GK part. Only the latest, I think, GK that can be asked. I think so. That will be maybe January to
January be
April. Yeah,
January also they will not ask. They will ask only from April. April,
yeah,
May,
maybe
June.
March. Yeah, March to maybe yeah. That we
April.
can
In
have a look.
fact,
Yeah.
that way you can even omit budget unless some
Yeah.
important points relating to
Yeah,
budget
yeah,
you can
yeah,
prepare.
yeah.
I
I
agree
think
with you.
if we all come up with the questions on these four parameters, means the class will be more fruitful.
Yeah,
Instead of talking about SLR, CRR, because I don't think that they're asking anybody for treasury position. These all things can be asked when a person is specialized into the area, or if they are asking any vacancy in treasury position. So I think if we all can come up with a 10 question each in credit or an exchange or branch handling, any questions related with branch handling, means it will be useful for each other. If we
exactly.
discuss now, it will be very useful. You can come up with the 10 problems in your own this one job profile, and we can also come up with that, and then we can discuss, and those things will make us more having more confidence. Even when during discussion somebody told us that they are not having experience in branch exposure, so through this discussion also they can get an idea. Okay, like they can talk roughly somewhere about credit and all.
Yeah. That is correct. That is the object of this classes. Otherwise, I need not conduct classes. Straight away, I can go for your mock interview. The idea I thought of is number one, see, more people can come. That's one. Number two, people who are not having exposure. For example, some of us may not have exposure in agriculture, Kisan credit card, or the intricacies of that, whereas some others will be having better exposure. Now, for a person from priorities from RRB, if I am going to be there in the interview board, I will raise mostly questions relating to agriculture financing. Can you answer that, Naresh? Can you answer me questions like, say, what are the norms that are kept in mind for giving Kisan credit card? And in what way Kisan credit card has been more helpful for banks as well as customers? What is your experience in this regard? Then why NPAs are coming still in spite of this? What steps banks can take to avoid having more NPAs? How they can recover these NPAs? And incidentally, you can be asked questions about MSME also. If a normal interview for you should contain these questions only about Kisan credit card, then agriculture financing, indirect finance to agriculture, MSME finance. Though you are from RRB, but you have no exposure in branch, that at least can be compensated if you go through your own books and are able to tell the answers for them. Same thing applies to others also. Thank you so much. I appreciate Pani today for excellent question. Naresh, thank you for raising such a tough question, and Gaurav for answering the other questions like like a small boy. That if you have this much enthusiasm, that will enable or make you achieve your goal. All of you, But many of us are hesitating to talk. That should not be the case. For example, Irai Khan and all, Madhu Gade, Madhu Sudan, you are all not opening your mouth. It should not be so. Here is an opportunity where you can tell a wrong answer also. Nothing wrong. Here are people are there to correct it to an extent that we know. So here is an opportunity where you can experience how you are communicating. Most of you may be having interview in Hindi also. Central Bank Hindi में हो जाएगा, but if you are comfortable in Hindi, you can answer in Hindi here also. Thank you so much. Tomorrow our class
Thank
will
you,
be
sir.
at the same time only. We'll meet. Thank you. And regarding
Sir, one more
Saturday's
thing, sir,
class,
I want to ask.
yeah, yeah,
Sir, that forex, suppose they will ask question like normal general forex means LRS limit, how LRS means
no, no.
export import, some general
No,
type of question they will ask,
no,
or
I think
in-depth
now
question.
in scale 3, level 4 level, they will ask only about what is the present position of Indian rupee as regards other currencies. What do you know about the recent arrangements India is entering into with Russia? So that type of questions will come besides what you are reading on books. Books में जो पढ़ रहे हैं, that is different. What is forward contract and like that is all bookish reading.
Derivatives.
But yeah, derivatives. But here they will ask, so what do you know about the recent trend in Russia-India relationship? Say some Vostro account being opened and all by Indian banks in there those banks in our country. ये सब तो you must be able to answer about them based on reports available in newspapers. Those questions only will be asked. They may not go into what are the basic principles of foreign exchange and all that. Also पूछेगा नहीं है. And of course, they can ask broad question like what is the position of our foreign exchange reserve now? Why it is not rising very high? Why it is not going down further? Some such questions will be there. Okay.
Okay,
Sir, last one,
type
sir.
question.
Yeah.
Hello.
Now tell me.
सर जस्ट एन मिनट सर. सर मैंने जब से ज्वाइन किया हूँ मुझे डायरेक्टली हेड ऑफिस में पोस्टेड मिला है. एचए मेरा पास्ट क्वालिफिकेशन के हिसाब से एमबीए फाइनेंस में, ठीक है. तो डायरेक्ट अकाउंट्स में ही मेरा टोटल मोर देन 7 ईयर ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस इन बैंकिंग सेक्टर और टोटल 7 ईयर मुझे एचओ में ही मिला है सर. तो मैंने इवन बहुत बार मैंने मैनेजमेंट को बोला हूँ मुझे ब्रांच का एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए, तो उन्होंने मुझे भेजते नहीं, बस एचओ में अकाउंट्स डिपार्टमेंट और रिस्क मैनेजमेंट में क्रेडिट डिपार्टमेंट नहीं बैठा देते हैं in my past
No.
qualification के हिसाब से.
I understand this, but then there is no solution for this with us. The solution lies with yourself taking a transfer to a branch and showing good performance in that branch. समझ गया?
Yes sir.
Sir, can I add something here, sir?
Yes, please tell.
Yeah, a person may not be having all type of experience. So I think overall knowledge in credit or branch operation can be, vital in the interview. It can help us to clear it. So somebody, suppose if I am working in a branch, I may not have experience of forex. Somebody who is doing forex, he may not have experience of credit, but all will be coming for the interview. So it is how we present and how we convince them that we are okay with your position. They are not asking specifically that we want a person from credit or we want a forex guy. If they want forex guy, they can come with the chief manager forex. But they are saying generalist profile means they are asking one who is jack of all trades. They don't want master. They want someone who should know how the things are going on. And at scale 3 and scale 4 position, they will be looking for the person who is having at least knowledge of a branch operations and all. So better if we discuss like more on questions, branch operations or credit, we can have a knowledge sharing and that can help us. You
No.
told us something that was really new to me, or maybe I was not having, day to day this one interactions with those things, but they added to my knowledge. Similarly, if we talk more about our focus areas, we will help each other and interview will be confident. If somebody asks MSME, you can tell that although I'm not worked it in MSME, but I am aware that okay, 3 types of credit appraisal is there, 3 methods are there. that you can talk, and Nayak committee is there, Tandon committee is there and all. So it's all depends upon how we perceive it and how we present ourselves in the interview. This is what I I wanted to input. I don't know whether I'm correct or wrong, but sir can clarify.
Yeah. So actually, one, a person without branch experience, my expecting him to tell everything about branch, that is wrong. They won't expect. But in your head office experience itself, are you confident of telling about your achievements, goals, whatever you have done specifically? Like you are asking some new questions, new areas that may help you. But another secret I am telling you, interview 60% luck, 40% merit. Because when you are entering the room, वो लोग का एक impression हो जाएगा, आपका फेस देख के इनको इतना मार्क देना है. फर्स्ट हाफ अ मिनट में आपको डिसाइड हो जाता है, बाकी सब बात में होता है. So that is the problem, the way you start your discussions, the way you sit, the way you smile at them, these things also matter a lot. Anyhow, we will meet again tomorrow. Thank you. But do some reading. I find majority of us are not having time, so we are not doing any reading. Do some active reading about advances, about foreign exchange, about risk management, about say deposits ko jarurat nahi padega, about new things in banking and all that. That will be very helpful. Thank you so much. Best wishes. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow, 8
Thank
o'clock. Thank you. Bye-bye. It's a good class. Thank
Tomorrow
you.
8 o'clock morning, sir.
8 o'clock morning, nahi.
Sir,
Tomorrow,
evening, sir.
evening only. Same time.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you.
8 o'clock, sir.
Thank you.
Same time,
Right.
8 p.m. 8 p.m.
Sir,
And-
currently we
and-
are coming at 9.
Acha,
Tomorrow we have
sorry.
to come at 8.
Sorry. Galat hai. Galat hai. Tomorrow I will be with 8 o'clock with probationary officers, with you
Okay.
at 9 o'clock only. Mistake. And regarding Saturday, I can even make it comfortable. I will work it out and tell you, because I can get up early by 5 o'clock in the morning, in which case it will be 2:30 only in India in the afternoon. So I can ask those unemployed boys, and you can also come because it is holiday only. So I can ask you to come early so that everything will be over by 6 p.m. because I should leave this place by my 9 o'clock. That is your 6:30. That will be better. We will think about it. Thank you.
Sir, Saturday, Sunday, sir, more classes if it will happen, and then it will be good, sir.
समझ गया, बट हमारा तो समय नहीं मिलता है ना. जब सैटरडे संडे में तो इधर में कुछ फंक्शन होता है. सैटरडे we are having Sri Ravi Shankar ji birthday celebration done throughout the world.
Okay, sir.
Throughout the world. It is being done on 13th here in Toronto, and in Chennai also on 13th and all that. So likewise, when some personal commitment comes in between for me, I am forced to curtail them. Doesn't matter. We are doing much more than what we can do all these days. Last 10 days we have been preparing, na? So it is good. Best wishes. Pani, your performance is so nice. Oh, Baba.
Sir, my communication skill is not good, sir.
No problem. You talk in Hindi.
No, I will try to speak in English only, but what I feel means I am not able to speak properly. Feel.
You are like a normal Bengali. Most of the Bengalis, they feel
Correct, sir.
most of the Bengalis, they feel they can't speak in English, and they don't attempt. So it doesn't matter. You will do it well. I was impressed by the way you were answering. Don't worry. Best wishes. You were asking, not only answering, asking and raising relevant questions. Very happy. Thank you. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Sorry, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Thank you, sir.
Please, I will post it in our contact point is our WhatsApp group. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.